So today actually we have picked up BEPL. The reason why I have selected this stock is it was actually in the top gainers list. It was actually in the middle. So I picked up the stock, assuming that the post lunch session will be momentum, set up for them. I mean that stock. So I picked up that stock, and when I checked the pattern, right, it was actually really good. I was seeing some good supports, and I was seeing some good trend was forming up. It's an actual uptrend, and at the same time I was seeing that it's a pattern formation is also there. So it's a combination of all these three technical principles, which is a rare scenario, right? If it is going to happen, then obviously we can expect some explosive movements. That's the reason I picked up the stock alone. Else, I will try to actually pick up two stocks in my portfolio at the same time. But this time, I just went with this alone because assuming that I will be getting at least, 1:3 or something. That's my expectation. So the plan is like, I'll be entering at for 19.5, and the stop loss is for 18, and the target is actually minimum 3 rupees, which is for 22.5 paise. That's why minimum target. But what I did is I got a slippage of 30, I mean 40 pi. So I my order got executed at for 19.9 paise. So it's close to 2 rupees risk for me. So I went with minimum of 1 is to 2, right, which is 4 rupees. So I put some additional 5 packs because this can give, right, more than 1 is to 2, because setup is like that. And so I went with additional 50 pies. So let's see how this is going to work out. And yeah, this is the trade setup, and you can see, right, the order has been placed. Let me show you the orders. Here it is. As you can see, the stop loss order is for 18 now, and this was the executed order for 19.92 for this price. I got a slippage actually of 0.4 paise. This is again, it's 40 paise, and this is a target. This is a stop loss levels. And going up here, you can see there is a box I have drawn. Yeah, this is a support level I have predicted, because I was seeing some narrow ranges at this level, because it was at the today's high, right, and it was forming some narrow range candles. So I marked those levels, assuming that that will act as the whole level. Let me mark. Yeah. And this is the trend line, right? Trend line is actually good for me when I'm comparing with other trend line. This trend line is actually giving a pakka support, and this is a resistance line, right? Yesterday's from that level, right, it went down drastically. So I marked that level as well. And yeah, there is a wick, right? You can see from that level it has given a selling pressure, but still it was not able to actually break the trend line, or that box which I have written. That's a support level, I am assuming. So having all these setups, right, I assume that price will definitely break up above today's high as well as the previous day's high. Yeah, this is where the previous day's high resides. My order is already there. Let us wait for some time. So you may ask me how you have written this box. Nothing but I was seeing I was seeing the trend line coming up, and once I have the trend line, I will check if there is any wicks forming in that area. So okay. So once we see some wicks, right, maybe on the left side of the trend line, so I will assume that area is actually having some sort of buy sell resistance. Okay, so I'm seeing the depth, right, so the whole depth is actually 15 rupees, the triangular depth. So from here we can get at least 15 rupees move. Let me draw this, but I am unable to get it properly. So 15 rupees from here. Okay, I am unable to draw it properly. I am sorry for this. And yes, let me try it from your projection. Okay, it's also not coming properly. I'm sorry for this. I'm bad at this, tools and all. Uh, so from here, right, 435 we can assume, but at least 435 we can assume the target that is possible actually from this trade. Once it is breaking this previous day high, definitely it is possible, but that high should be marked. Why I have put that is I just wanted to be on the safer side. I am actually skeptical about this. Okay, let me show this current amount. Okay, it is close to 1:1 at this moment. Okay, it's coming up. It has broken now from the today's resistance. It has broken. We expected that. We may expect few more bullish candles. So that is a possibility. Then only actually it can reach that 435 target. But we are not actually going with 435. I mean 15 rupees projection. We are not going to use it because it is an intraday. We will at least take 7.5 rupees. But for my trade, right, just getting 4 rupees is actually 1:2 for me. And so I am going to lock it with 424.5 rupees. Again, it is actually at the target is actually projected the previous day's high. So there will be some resistance, and so I did that. Let me mark that previous day high level. Okay, this is actually going to be a good resistance. I'm sure. Though we have this 15 rupees projection, this resistance is going to make some impact for us, because from this level it was having a huge down move yesterday, and today it was recovering. So there will be some sellers. Moreover, that place, right, the resistance which we are drawing having 2 weeks, so complete rejection was there. So possibly we can expect one more rejection today, and I am taking the range now. Okay, which range? So this range, right, yeah, price is in our this range. So but I am putting not at the top. I am actually putting at the top of the range, just to be on the safer side. If it is going to get rejected, right, my orders get filled and I will be out of the trade with a good profit. So that's why I am booking in that level. So when you are drawing the resistance line, it is always good to have this range resistance instead of drawing just a line. The range will tell us from which level to which level they are allowing to close the price. So the range which I have drawn, right, you can see that there is no closing happened in between. They are simply rejections. So by drawing this, you can get a fair idea of checking the current price movements inside that range. So price is coming inside. All we need to watch is if there is any wicks getting formed like the previous one, right, and obviously there will be some. So I am getting 1:2 at this moment. So all I look for is I need a one good candle which has to jump out of this place. If it is not going to happen, right, I am going to actually execute some trailing stop loss mechanisms. I see some rejections now, but it is not a confirmed candle move yet. We have enough time to close that candle. Let me try to adjust the stop losses now, at least to the buy price. Because we have got 1:2 move now, it's actually a bad thing to have stop losses at the very bottom, because yeah, we got a good move now. So yeah, we got some rejections. Okay, that is the reason I went for this one. So now this candle, I obviously expect this candle to close, go above this particular candle and get rejected. Okay, that is my expectation, or this has to close all the way up from current level to above 425. In such cases, it may go to 430, and that move, right, some 10 rupees move or 15 rupees move we can expect. This candle will tell us. So based on this candle, we will again adjust our stop loss. If it is going to be a huge red candle, right, then obviously I am going to be out of the game. Yeah, at least I am expecting this candle to go at this place and hit my target and come down. That is one scenario where we see some sellers. If we see some sellers at this level, at least I am expecting this candle to touch that level and come back. So I will be safe actually by getting 1:2 2 plus targets, right, risk reward target. So we should have some patience to check the candle close. This is a critical candle. It is in the range where seller's action is expected. We would have actually gone the booked the profits at this moment if we haven't got the slippage. It was just 3 rupees. We would have got it, right, from 419.5 to 422 point. We would have got it already. Okay, it's going to be a green candle because I see some rejections at the bottom for this candle alone. There will be some buyer's push. I am not sure if it is going to be sell. Some profit booking is going to happen or not. Okay. Okay, if it is going up, I expect it to touch my price level at least, or I should have adjusted my target to some other level. Okay, it is again 2:2, 1:2 levels. Okay, the same place where the price got rejected sometimes back. Most likely it will go up from this level. That's what actually the current candle tells. But one thing wanted to notice, if there is any red candle, right, then we can assume that there is a profit booking is happening at least. Okay, profit booking is happening. So, but there is no such red candle at this moment. So still actually buyers and sellers fighting is going on. Buyers are actually outnumbering, I guess. From this 5 minutes candles, I can actually making such assumptions. In such moments, right, this moment is very good to be noticed, because sometimes the candle will cross all the way from these levels by giving a greater jump of 1 or 2 rupees. Okay, I think I am expecting such moves only. Looks like it is not happening. There is some wicks. After closing this candle, right, we can actually confirm any wicks are getting formed. Okay, the candle is strong actually at this moment. Okay, it is going above and 15 pies away from our target. Obviously, we should be ready to book any price at this level. Okay, since we put the target as 424.5, I am just sticking with that. By this time, probably we can book it, or I can wait, or I have plan of doing trailing stop loss today. So I am sticking to this. I will actually explain how to draw the trend line and how to draw that support zones or resistance zones later in some other. Okay, guys, actually I am going to change my stop loss to this level. The previous green candle. It's actually almost at least 1:1 I will get. anything can happen now because it is not actually going as expected. Wicks are getting formed, so probably there will be a profit booking happens now. I'm not sure if it is a profit booking or a complete seller's action, but I wanted to be on the safer side. Maybe I'm wrong, but this is my trade plan. I will keep yeah, the stop loss is close by once it reaches 1:2. Okay, strong candle is getting formed, and if we see that continuous such red candles, probably we can expect the seller's action, so they won't go it above the resistance level. I mean, continuous strong one or two, two or three trend bar red candles. In such cases, right, we cannot assume that it's a profit booking. Now it is actually more of like a profit booking. I see wicks are getting formed, but after completing the candle only, right, after 5 minutes, we can come to the conclusion. Right now I am checking in my mobile how this candle is forming in 1 minute time frame. I see that lot of big candle, so I hope it's buyers are actually outnumbering at this moment. Assume that if it is going to be a green red candle and we are not following any additional red candles with this, right, and then we can assume that it's a profit booking down move, and we can again re-enter, okay, because already we have a good 4 continuous green candle formed, which has broken the today's high, and it is almost at the previous day's high, and the move is good. So if it is going to be only one red candle or one red big candle with additional dojis will tell that there is a profit booking happened. It's not actually a complete seller's rally. But if you are seeing continuous 2 big red candles or 3 red candles, right, then it's a down move we can expect. So in the first scenario, right, you can actually try to re-enter. Okay, I think I'm getting out. Okay, at this moment I'm not sure what is going to happen, right, so I'm not actually going to modify my selling stop loss. I'm getting hit now. Yeah. Okay, I got 1:1 in this trade. I'm good with that. I'm cancelling this one as well, the stop loss orders. Okay, I need to leave out. That is the reason I'm closing all my trades at this moment, or else I will wait for another 30 minutes. Okay guys, yeah, this is what yeah, probably if the next follow through candle is not going to be red or doji candle, we can actually again re-enter at these high level. Okay, as far as my trade plan, this is mine, and yeah, we can definitely say that the breakout is good. Thank you.